Hello everyone. We are 18th group. Our subject is climate change in the last decade. My name is Barış Karataş. Today I will talk about what is climate change. Climate change is basically the changes in the Earth's climate at local, regional, or global scales. Earth's climate driven primarily by human activity since the pre-industrial period, especially the burning of fossil fuels and removal of forests, resulting in a relatively rapid increase in carbon dioxide concentration in the Earth's atmosphere. With the Industrial Revolution, we started breaking carbon dioxide records in 1950, and we haven't stopped since. Why? Well, scientists say there is a 95% chance that human activity is the cause. There is also a lot more of us. The global population has tripled in the past 70 years, and we are consuming more products from animals that release another pollutant called methane. So all those gases are released into the air, and when the sunlight gets into the Earth's atmosphere, some of the heat gets trapped and the planet gets warmer. But the concern is not that the Earth is getting warmer. The concern is it's happening far too quickly. After me, my friend Aleyna will continue.
Hello everyone, I'm Aleyna from Group 18. Today I'm going to tell you about the causes of climate change. The Earth has experienced constant climatic change since its existence. These changes have occurred due to the natural cycles of the planet. An example of these natural processes is the Ice Age. The five main factors that cause climate change are atmosphere, biosphere, cryosphere, hydrosphere, and lithosphere. It has been scientifically proved that all climate change is caused by human activities. Examples of these activities are greenhouse gases, agriculture, and human factors. Water vapor, carbon dioxide, and methane are examples of greenhouse gases. The increase in greenhouse gas causes a decrease in the sun's rays reflected from the atmosphere to the space, and this energy is dropped on the planet. Another factor that causes the increase of greenhouse gases is agriculture. Examples of these are cutting trees and to break the soil. To prevent them, ecological agriculture should be adopted. Many things that seem normal to us in our daily life causes climate change. Public transport, which we all use every day, is an example of. Now, my friend Arda will continue the presentation with tables on the subject.
Hi, it's Arda. I will talk about data on climate change in this presentation. In this graph, I've shown you carbon dioxide levels between 800,000 BC and 1950. As you see, carbon dioxide level never passed 300 barber until 1950. It caused by industrial revolution. In second graph, we can see major gases which produce greenhouse gas. Fossil fuels have the greatest impact on the release of greenhouse gases. This graph based on source of greenhouse gas emissions by major economic sectors. Electricity and food land use have nearly half of this graph. If we look at the country basis, the share of sectors may vary. In our last graphs, we can see the top emitter countries and state of carbon dioxide. Unfortunately, 45% of carbon dioxide emissions cannot absorb, and it stays in atmosphere and it causes climate change. The other 55% is absorbed by the seas and land use. China is the top-level emitter country in the world. Even the sum of the second and third ranked United States and European Union cannot exceed China. Our presentation will continue with Pınar.
Hello everyone, my name is Pınar and today I'll be talking about environmental impacts of climate change. Climate change has become an everyday term as more and more people became aware of it, but have you ever thought about what this phenomenon means for animals? I'll be handling 6 animals that are affected by climate change. Number 1, we have cheetahs. As we all know, cheetahs are the world's fastest land animals, and it's facing a speedy decline in population numbers in the face of climate change. Number 2, giant panda bears. Climate change is reducing the amount of bamboo that grows in these animals' natural habitats in China, and they are losing their food sources, unfortunately. Number 3, green turtles. The situation with green turtles are a little bit different than the other animals. So, a baby turtle's sex depends on the temperature of the sand where their eggs are laid. The warmer areas produce female turtles, so with climate change causing an increase in temperatures, more females than males are hatching. Number 4, Asian elephants. Climate change and global warming make it more difficult for elephants to get all the water that they need every day. 5, polar bears, of course. Climate change and global warming reduce the amount of Arctic sea ice. This ice is important because it's what polar bears live and where they hunt for seals. So as the amount of ice becomes less, this means that polar bears have less access to food and their habitats are becoming smaller. Last one is adult penguins. Climate change is causing the ice in this penguins' homeland, and as the ice melts, krill populations decrease, and the penguins have to migrate from their natural habitats to find alternative food sources. That was all. Thank you for listening.
My name is Emre, Kahraman. I will tell you about this how we can prevent climate change. Although climate change is a global environmental problem, we can contribute positively to preventing climate change by changing some of our habits in our daily lives. In this way, we can fight global warming. While saving energy and money, let's unplug the electric appliances that we do not use. Electrical devices such as television, computer, or phone chargers use electricity even when they are on standby. For this reason, let's not forget to pull plugs. Let's strengthen the heat insulation of our house. Proper insulation significantly affects energy savings. We can use double or triple closet windows or energy-saving doors. Exterior influence of buildings significantly reduces the energy need due to heating. Let's use a solar panel. Let's heat our house and the water we use at home with solar energy by installing solar panels of our roof. Let's sell our bike. In this way, we save energy, predict our health, and help the environment. Let's use public transport instead of cars. If it is not possible to walk to school or work where we live, using live transportation instead of our own, which will reduce carbon emissions. Thank you so much.